Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. The front row looks a little nervous. You guys all right? Painless. Want to welcome everybody. Certainly, it's a great day for you. It's a great day for your families. And you're joining an outstanding department. I think the Quincy Police is the finest in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, as I should feel as the mayor, but I firmly believe that. We're most professional, best trained, great compassion our officers show. So you're joining a pretty amazing department, and we hope you bring your gifts and skill sets to the department, and you will. What I'll just suggest to you is when you're out there serving, remember that these people that you're going to be dealing with, they're not all bad people. We have a lot of mental, behavioral issues out there. Try to be as compassionate as you can. If it was one of your relatives, for example, that you want to be treated that way, suggest you do that. We'll have you back as a city. Chief knows that. We got a great department, and we got some city councils here who are always supportive of all the appropriations, including Ward Councilor Dave McCarthy, Ward 4 Councilor Jim Devine, where the two at-large councils go. Wait, Ward 5 Councilor Dan Minton, Council at Large Noel DeBona, and Council at Large Scott Campbell, always supportive of everything we're doing, including the beautiful new public safety headquarters that we'll be moving into this fall. So your timing is perfect. So at this time, I'd like to invite the chief up to address you, say a few words. Chief Kennedy, who's our fearless leader and doing an outstanding job for our department.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. These events have become pretty common for us in terms of hiring new officers, promoting new officers. We were just speaking downstairs, and I mentioned that this Sunday and the first Sunday of every June, we do a police memorial where the department gathers at Quincy District Court, and we march up to Mount Walson Cemetery across from the police station. We lay a wreath for our departed members, and we read the names of those who came before us, who passed in the past 5 years. It's a tradition that I can still distinctly recall that I participated in for the first time about 27 years ago, and I just remember the sense of pride that I had marching with that group and the group of officers that I didn't know, from the courthouse to the cemetery, and hearing the names read. And I recognized that at the time I didn't know the officers' names who were read, but I knew it was important. I knew it was special, and I just invite you, if you're available on Sunday morning, to come and bring your families. We go back to the police station after for coffee and some light refreshments, and the kids come, and it's always a nice day. But I think it's really significant. It symbolizes what you're signing up for and what you're becoming in the family of your really is a family in the Quincy Police Department. So I welcome you. I welcome your families to our family. And I wish you nothing but success in the academy and in starting on Monday. So thank you. With that, I'll turn it over to Patty McGowan. I'm sorry, not turn it over to Patty McGowan. I want to thank Patty McGowan for her work at Human Resources. We wouldn't be here without her, and the incredible team of background investigators that I have in my department. I know you've all become pretty intimately familiar with. I often say that we want the right people. We don't have trouble recruiting people and getting people to become Quincy police officers, and I'd rather make sure that we have the right people sitting in those seats and keep out the wrong people, and we definitely have the right people here today. So I'd like to turn it over to our City Clerk, Nicole Crispo, who's going to administer the oath of office.
I want to acknowledge the president of the Patrolmen's Union, Greg Hart, in the back there. Hopefully you won't be bothering him too soon. I'm going to ask all the candidates to come up into the well. Patricia, you want to line them up? Now shift, yeah. Right smack in the middle. Now come in. Slide back. Nicole?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. I, Kareem Nasty,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and I will support the Constitution thereof,
and I will support the Constitution thereof.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I state your name.
I, Kareem Nasty,
Do solemnly swear and affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a Quincy police officer,
as a Quincy police officer,
according to the best of my abilities
according to the best of my abilities
and understanding,
and understanding,
agreeably
agreeably
to the rules and regulations of the Constitution
to the rules and regulations of the Constitution
and the laws of the Commonwealth
and the laws of the Commonwealth
and the ordinances of the city of Quincy.
and the ordinances of the city of Quincy.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I state your name.
I, Kareem Nasty,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Congratulations.